gosta angelical, da hora legal, é na moral.
Welcome back to JDR Game. We're here with another video. Hopefully y'all enjoy this video, right? Because look, it's about Lex and Jack. I told y'all I don't know much about their relationship or anything because I was delayed on that. It's okay. I'm gonna try to catch up whatever I can find, you know. So I'm gonna go back from 4 days ago. I believe this is 4 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago, to see what's going on. But this is off of Lex and Jack actual page when they was together. Like actually, like it says Lex and Jack. But I don't know if they have another YouTube channel or not. But if they do, y'all let me know in the comments so we can keep going on and on. You know what I mean? Alright, anywho, if y'all like this content, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Alright, let's go.
Everything was all good.
We don't try to be like nobody else. We just try to be ourselves.
And then it's like out of nowhere. Something happened to us or between us. And like now it's just like straight arguing. And now everyone wants to know what happened to Lex and Jack. Lex and Jack.
That's every relationship. There's always an argument. That one argument carries on and on.
Alright, welcome Jack. What up? Welcome Lex. How's it going?
Pretty good.
So let's start this off with the icebreaker. What are 5 things that you love about Lex? Could you name 5 things that you love about Jack? She's beautiful.
I love his personality.
She's loyal.
How goofy he is.
She's caring.
I love his smile.
She's devoted.
I love how he is with our children.
And her energy.
Oh, I love his little laugh.
Okay.
He's a little cutie.
Okay. Yeah, the energy. Nice. What do you feel made you guys compatible?
I feel like he matched me in a way. How I am, I feel like he was like exactly me in a way. So it made me like wanting to be attached to him immediately.
I just feel like she's not a regular typical girl, you know what I'm saying? It's like I can do stuff with her that's like I would do with my partners, you know what I'm saying? So that's what made us compatible. She's not the typical, oh, my nails gonna break and all that stuff. We can actually do stuff that I would do with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? So that's what made me like, that's how we became friends before anything. So that's what made me like this shit live, you know what I mean?
So more so his personality, I feel like our personalities are somewhat the same. What are you getting at? I'm just
So why do you think so many people are attracted to Lex and Jack? I feel like because we different, you know what I'm saying? I feel like when it comes to like YouTube couples, we kind of unorthodox. Because you really don't know what you're going to get from us. Because we like very like blunt when it comes on camera. Everything is genuine, nothing is planned. We don't try to be like nobody else. We just try to be ourselves. So I feel like that shit just generate excitement, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think when they...
Hold up, y'all. Y'all just seen that smack she gave him while he was asleep? That's crazy. Wow. Like, imagine you wake up with a whole palm into your face, hard as day. Wow. Like, bruh. I don't know how hubby reflexes is. He probably boop. But then again, when he realizes it, he probably feels bad about it. You know what I mean? But he gonna be like, what the hell? Like, what happened? You know what I mean? But this video is deep, like, cause like it's an interview about your relationship and what happened from the beginning to the end. You know what I mean? Like, this is something that I recommend anybody to do, because to see how close y'all really are. If y'all could talk, like, it seemed like they separated from each other. Like, he come in, then she come in, then he come back in, and then she come in. And if they say positive things about each other, the way they just did, man, then y'all meant to be. If y'all just say negative things all the time about each other, you know what I mean? Like, every relationship starts off good, and then when it come down to the middle of the relationship, when y'all about to be all in a happy ending part, is always a bad part about it. But it's up to y'all if y'all want to build up that relationship and keep pushing from good times to bad times, downfalls to up to the best. You know what I mean? Succeed together. It's up to y'all. Don't let the internet, nobody, family members, anybody, don't let nobody bring y'all down. Little minor stuff like like people, the outsiders, don't let them come in between y'all relationship. Cause the outsiders could be anybody, your family members, your friends, the internet. Cause people let the internet go to their head and be like, yo, this could be the truth of why we broke up or anything like that. But then again, don't let that happen, you know what I mean? And don't bring negativity into y'all relationship that y'all don't need, you know? It's crazy because there's a lot of times that I think about it myself. We'd be like, bruh, this could be why me and this and that third happened, or this and that third could happen. But then again, I'm just listening to he say, she say crap, you know? But I don't know. Let's see.
Catch a vibe watching us, like just to see our chemistry on camera. Like, we never get on camera when we mad at each other, so you can tell that we really love each other genuinely. I think we just interesting and we got the look.
Why did you guys originally fall in love? Like I said, like before, like we was friends for like 2 months before we even thought like, okay, we finna do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would just do regular shit. Now, I knew she was cute, you know what I'm saying? But she was my sister best friend, so it's like I didn't try to, you know what I'm saying, go after her or shit like that. We was just really just chilling, you know what I'm saying? And we would just have fun, you know what I'm saying, be around each other. And then we capitalized off that shit, and then we started liking each other. We started dating. Even that shit was weird for us, because that's not, she wasn't used to that, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like she introduced me to things that I wasn't used to, and vice versa. So it's like we just gained this fucking like love, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like an eye opener to a lot of new shit.
I feel like we match. I feel like he probably liked how I was. I think we just goofy and we just match. Like, we just be looking at each other and bust out laughing. Why do you watch Lex and Jack?
Well, may never know. What do you feel is the most memorable moment you guys shared together?
Memorable moment.
Memorable? I have to say our whole little 8.5 months of bringing our children here.
Memorable.
I feel like that's like the most heartfelt moment for me because it was so different. My first kids, well, our first kids.
Well, we got a lot of memorable moments, bro. But one in particular one, I say, I'll never forget, like, we wasn't dating or nothing like that, but we was trying to date. We weren't really dating like that, you know what I'm saying? And I used to do this thing where I used to have pit bulls, you know what I'm saying? So that was the thing where I was from, where I used to live, you know what I'm saying? And all my partners used to walk pit bulls. She got out there and walked one of our dogs, and we was like deep, like walking through the hood with our dogs and shit. And I was just looking like, but what the fuck? Like, she really out here, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no regular female about to do no shit like that, especially in the environment where we was walking our dogs, you know what I'm saying? And then they're dogs, and you see other strays, and they pulling and all that shit. She was really out there, t-shirt, tennis shoes. So that's a memorable moment.
When did you feel Lex and Jack were at their best?
I feel Lex and Jack was at their best when we was like just regular fucking people. Well, looked at as regular people, because we are still regular people, but it's like when I had a regular job, living like that was the best time, bro, to me.
The cupcake stage. Cause it's like you're just trying to figure out this person, you know? So it's like you don't know what this person could bring. You just know that you really, really like this person right now. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, we ain't had no problems. We just, hey, we here. So I like that stage.
Why, I don't know, but like when I had a regular job and just providing for her and everything, that was my best times.
How would you describe the process, literally coming from nothing, then building what you built with Lex?
I never looked at YouTube as like a job, you know what I'm saying? Like YouTube to me was like just another hobby, you know what I'm saying? And at first when we first started or whatever, she didn't want to do YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Like she didn't know nothing about YouTube. It was really just me. It was a dream of mine, you know what I'm saying? People used to ask me if I could do one thing and what was my dream job. I would always say, you know what I'm saying, YouTube or whatever. So really, it's like, I always told her like, if we get nothing from this, at least we can make all these memories, you know what I'm saying? We'll have all these memories if this shit does not work out or whatever. But like, the process of it, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like weight on our shoulders because we never looked at it like we about to benefit from it. We always just wanted to have fun and get on camera and just be ourselves. So it was good. Like I loved that time. It was cool. It was no expectation. So it was like we didn't let each other down.
I want to say a diamond in the rough because it's just like first everything was all good and then it's like out of nowhere something happened to us or between us. And like now it's just like straight arguing. So that's what I'm here to figure out. What happened?
Okay. Do you feel that YouTube negatively impacted your relationship?
No, not really. I don't feel like it not really. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, you can get lost into it, you know what I'm saying, and you can start doing it for the wrong reasons instead of like remembering on why we started YouTube. But I don't think like it negatively impacted us in like no way.
I don't think it did. I think that it plays a part in it sometimes as to why we argue. But I don't think it's like a negative impact, or I don't think that's the reason that we're here today.
When it is all said and done, would you want to be with Jack for the rest of your life?
Of course. That's my duty.
That's the goal, that's the plan, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit here and waste my time. We got kids now, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's end game. I don't want no other girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like doing all the shit I have to do to be here. So whatever I gotta do to work it out, or, you know what I'm saying, like this, I'm gonna do it, you know what I'm saying?
If you and Lex were not able to fix a relationship, what would be your biggest regret?
Not communicating, because I feel like that's our problem right now.
It would be like just not having that family-oriented household for our kids. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, that's what it's all about. I didn't grow up with my parents, you know what I'm saying, in the same household. So I really like stress the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I want that for my kids because I didn't have that, and you should want what you didn't have for your kids. So that's definitely one of my biggest regrets.
Are you willing to make things better?
By any means. Yeah, I would.
For sure. For sure. That's the goal, bro.
All right, now that we have you both together, how's it feel?
Weird.
Okay, let's get it. Alright, so this is a question to the both of you. Whoever would like to answer first, just go ahead and answer. But please let the person finish before the other person starts interjecting. That sound good? Awesome. Do you guys believe that this is a temporary phase or maybe something more permanent?
Temporary for me. Hopefully we don't have to come back here.
I feel like it's temporary, but it could be permanent depending on like people's mindsets and, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna pause it right there. He's thinking about other people's decisions and other people's thoughts, and that should not be the case. It should be about him and her. And as I tell y'all in every prank video, I do not recommend half of the pranks. It's because that can cause an argument outside of YouTube world. if y'all haven't seen a video that I have said I do not that I have watched that been violent or that could cause a violent, and I said I would not recommend this video because it can cause a lot of issues, and I really strongly believe that could be the case. I don't really know what's going on outside of YouTube world with them, and I hope that everything that happening outside of YouTube world get them back to get better and get them back together. And I say again, everything y'all see on this pranks, like cheating pranks, abuse pranks, arguing pranks, fighting pranks, or anything, I do not recommend, because this can happen at any given time. Like they did. They probably got sucked up into the YouTube world and everything that look exciting and want to try out to see their reactions build up and backfire in the real world. You know what I mean? Do not do at home. It should say that in bold letters every video. Do not try this at home. But no, we don't. But I really, as you can see, they meant to be. Like, they really do. Like, and the only reason why I say that is because it's the way they talk about each other. It's all goods. It's all goods. It's not no negative. You ain't gonna hear no. You're not hearing negative. But it's all goods, and it's wonderful how they met up, or how they became one together. You know what I mean? Like, it's wonderful because it's similar to me and hubby, because that's great. That's ironic. Hubby. Their relationship is similar to ours, but more so not with no dogs or anything like that. But anywho, yeah, so it's like, bruh. But yeah, like I said, it's just more so like a bruh moment. So hopefully everything that they goes on, like that's going on in their lives, get better. I hope it is temporary. I hope it don't get permanent, because then there's no more Lex and Jack. All we're gonna be doing is looking at the old page and just looking at the memories. Hopefully, if it is permanent, they become best friends and they just stay clicking, you know what I mean? And they can post more and more videos together. I don't know, but let's see
how this goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you learn from it, then I don't feel like it'll be temporary. Then I feel like it'll be temporary then. But if you don't take away nothing from it, then it could be permanent. Like a cycle.
That's the same thing. Hopefully we won't have to come back here.
Do you guys feel like the opinions of others negatively impact your relationship?
Yes.
Elaborate.
Yes, because I feel like people may tell him things that steer his decision, and he may feel the same for me. So that's why I say yes.
I say no, because although somebody can give me their opinion on our situation, they're not in it, so I don't never listen to what they have to say. I can take it into consideration, but as far as like making a decision based on somebody else, I never do that.
Okay.
Do you feel that there's a lack of trust between the two of you?
Yes.
Yes.
And why so?
For me, I trust him when it comes to like girls. I feel like I don't think he'll ever cheat on me. But when it comes to like trusting him with like his family, like I have seen a lot of stuff and it's like kind of fake to me. So I trust him with girls, but everything else I don't. I don't trust him with secrets. I have told him a secret that he has let out in anger. So it's like I have to kind of feel like I gotta watch a little bit, which I shouldn't be like that. in a relationship.
Yeah. I just feel like she don't trust me.
So now that we both understand that there may be a lack of trust, are you both willing to work on being more vulnerable and trusting someone, or even if you're the one who's not being trusted, doing some sort of acts to make that person feel more comfortable?
Yeah. I think I could start to trust him. I don't know how I could go about the process, but I think I can.
In order to trust somebody, they gotta build it. That's what I mean. How to start it, you just gotta see difference. Like, certain things change in order to trust them. Like you said, you can't trust them with the secrets. Now you gotta be careful on certain secrets that you have to tell them. You tell him and see if he can hold it. If he can hold that secret, then you're building up your trust from there. There's multiple ways of trying to trust him. See how he can just observe and see what he do from what things you tell him, you know. It's multiple things, I don't know. But you gotta find your strategy, you know. Because a lot of people's strategy don't work out on everybody, you know. So you just gotta find your strategy.
Do you feel that your significant other has your best interests at heart?
You just quiet as fuck.
I feel like at times, yeah, but at like certain other times she could be selfish and really not trying to have my best interest if it kind of like don't benefit her in a situation. It could be something simple as me just want to go out to have fun or whatever, and because she's not occupied, she wouldn't want me to do, you know what I'm saying? She wouldn't want me to go play basketball or do certain shit like that. It's minor shit, but it becomes big, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's not having his best interest. I feel like, I don't know, that's not having somebody's best interest because you don't want them to go play.
You got like your best interest at heart. If you don't want me to do something that's the same shit. If you don't want me to do something that I love to do because you bored on some shit, that's not having my best interest. Am I wrong?
When you ask that, what I think of is what's best for him, right?
You can think of it in a couple ways. So the way Jack explained it is a way that you can interpret it, or you can interpret it as something more general. Like, without you, do you feel that Jack still wants you to succeed? You know what I mean? And vice versa. So if you guys didn't have each other, do you feel like, you know, you guys would still have a understanding of I still want the best for that person?
Oh yeah. I don't know what he talking about this basketball stuff.
Nah, cause I'm basing off of what goes on in our relationship. Cause really everything that's in our relationship is minor. So it's like I can't. That's what I'm going off of.
Why do you guys want this to work out? I know the question may seem obvious, but who knows? There could always be some kind of reason why you want it to work or not. You know, some people may be thinking, maybe is YouTube the reason why you guys want to get back together, or is it something more genuine?
For me, I love him, and like, I only know him really. I don't know what it's like to really just be with somebody else like that. Plus, we have kids. That's another reason. And I didn't grow up with my parents, so I want that for my children.
Yeah, it's really the same shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about no YouTube or nothing like that. I feel like we build a lot together, you know what I'm saying? We still love each other and we got kids, so nobody wants to, you know what I'm saying, jeopardize all of that shit.
Or even just the thought of starting over is like, nah.
Especially over stupid shit. Stupid shit.
So let's brighten the mood up again. Which moment on YouTube that you guys can recall brings the most joy to you?
Moment on YouTube?
Yep, which moment from YouTube? Any video that y'all done, or maybe...
Gender reveal.
Gender reveal. For sure.
That was a very, very lit one. What do you guys expect from these counseling sessions?
To leave from here moving in the right direction with an understanding.
On the right path.
On the right path, same page, same team.
Do you feel that in the past you guys have been on opposite teams?
At times.
Yeah.
We never like really see eye to eye on a lot of stuff, so
Where do you see your relationship in 1 year?
not right here. I don't really know how to answer that, but I see it being better than what it is right now. I can say that. I see us being in a better position than we are now.
I think it'd be refreshing in a year, you know what I'm saying? If everything goes well, you know what I'm saying? I think it could be back to how it was.
What do you feel are the biggest changes that need to be made in order for this to work?
I feel like we both are prideful, and it don't help the both of us in certain situations. And
We need to learn how to communicate.
communication.
That's my biggest thing is we need to learn how to communicate, because sometimes I don't really want to talk because I feel like it's going to go left. So I just kind of be quiet so we can move on.
It's crazy. It's crazy because it's a lot of people struggling with communication. That's every relationship. Every relationship have a communication problem, trust problem, insecurity. That's still in the category of trust. But something is wrong with every relationship. They don't talk about it. They try to blow it off. Or they talk about it and they try to fix it, but it's not going the way it want to be. It's either the partner want it their way or the other partner just want to do it their way. It's either or. It's tick for tack, nick for knack, you know? But like I said, communication in every relationship. Not only older people, not only young people, in every relationship. Because everybody be like, old wise one told me to communicate, but that old wise one had to learn too, you know what I mean? No relationship is perfect, you know what I mean? So that's every relationship. Because what she do is basically what I do. I listen and take heed and go for it and hope for the best, you know? I don't really talk much because I really don't know what to say. If I say something, it'll either come out wrong, come out too strong, or they'll misunderstand me. You know what I mean? Or they want it a different way. So I just listen to what they say and just do what they say and just leave it as that. If it don't go that way, then I try to bring my option up again. And if it don't go as planned, then we try to even it out. You know what I mean? But not all the time people want to even it out. Don't want to meet you halfway. That's every relationship have a problem. There's no way that you go in a relationship and just think it's going to be all butterflies and gravy and all that extra stuff. No way. It's a downfall somewhere in that relationship. You know what I mean? Yeah. Communication is the key. It's hard to communicate if the other person not listening. It's hard to communicate if you're not consistent on your own words. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's communication. Communication, insecurity, trust. Period. Trust. If there's no trust, then there's no us. You know?
Do you feel that when you guys argue, it is meant to one up the other person, or you're generally trying to fix the situation?
For me, I be genuinely trying to fix the situation. I'm never trying to one up because it doesn't help the situation. So it's like, even if I'm wrong in the situation, I'd rather just like have that conversation so we can come to understanding more than just be like I'm right and you wrong type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just come to understanding. And you can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? But just come to a ground where we just can move on.
I feel like we both just be trying to get our point across, and when the other person is not understanding, it ticks us off.
Where do you feel like each of you could improve so that communication could be better?
I can be a little bit more patient because I feel like when I be trying to get my point across or try to get her to understand it, she's not understanding, and I feel like I'm explaining it the correct way, and she's still not understanding. It irritates me. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no other way I feel like I can articulate it for her to understand. So I feel like I could be more patient in that regard.
Same. I think I could listen more instead of trying to get my point across. I could probably try to hear him out and really try to grasp what he's saying, because I really just be wanting him to hear me.
Is there anything from either your past Les or your past Jack that you guys still think about to this day that bothers you, that you guys haven't got over together?
And separately our past or our past together?
As a couple, we all go through things, but separately we go through things as well. And sometimes that baggage comes into our relationship and affects the way we operate. Has anything from the past negatively impacted your relationship that you guys haven't yet addressed as a team?
Yes, for me. I don't want to talk about it on camera. If that's okay.
That's okay. That's definitely okay. What about you, Jack? Do you feel that there's anything that could have been baggage from a past situation, not necessarily with, a woman, but anything, could be childhood?
Nah, see, when it comes to baggage, bro, I don't carry baggage. Like I like to get over shit to just move on. You know what I'm saying? I like to base shit around energy. So it's like, we have an argument for like right now, and then later on, if it's different energy, it's different energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's no baggage. I'm not living tomorrow like yesterday happened. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think that so many people look up to you guys?
That positive energy.
I think they just like our energy on camera, bro, to be honest. Like I said earlier, when I have my separate energy, I feel like we unorthodox. Like, it's different, you know what I'm saying? Like, just our personality is different, just how she is different. And we don't try to be like nobody else, so I feel like that generates excitement, and people want to watch more.
For all the people, all the supporters, all the fans who are upset that you guys haven't been posting videos and are genuinely worried about, the future of Lex and Jack, what would you say to those folks?
I would say I'm sorry, because with us being like public figures, I know they like really want to know our inside life, but I think it's better that they don't, because it leaves room for a million opinions.
I just feel like, as public figures, we do like show them certain stuff, but for us to have like a relationship off camera, certain stuff we don't need to tell them, you know what I mean, or something like that. Just let us go through the motions or whatever, and deal with everything off camera, so then when we're on camera, we can give y'all good content, you know what I'm saying, and it can be genuine. We don't want to, nothing, we're not trying to fake nothing or do no publicity, something like make all this up. No, nigga, this shit real. So it's like, let us come back on camera so we can be mentally there to give y'all good content, or even explain what happened, and just accept what we explain. We don't have to tell y'all everything,
And I agree. The only reason why I agree is because that's what I was thinking about. Because I always say, like, me and hubby always question, like, why put every detail of your business out there? Because that's nothing but a open session right there, like opinion session right there. Like everybody have their own thoughts and stuff like that, and they want to know why. Why this? Why y'all doing this and that there? Oh, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen next. That. No, nobody want to hear that negativity. You already roaming in your head, thinking about this, thinking about that. Now you're looking in your comments and there's nothing but negativity floating around. That's why I like it, because like this is why I like what they saying right now, because everybody see the good side of you. Why not keep the good side of you? You know what I mean? Why bring in the negativity of you? You're not negativity people. Like, come on now. Just keep the good side. You showing the happy side of y'all. Just keep that showing. I'd rather see them happy all day instead of depressed, sad, something upset them, or something like that. Yeah, we all have bad times and good times. Sometimes it's okay to show a bad situation, but not all the time. When it come down to broken up relationships or something tragic happen, now everybody gonna be expecting that next. No, just keep up the good side. Like, people be already in a bad, miserable moment, and they want to see some happy-go-looking things going on, so they want to get cheered up. And knowing me, if I'm upset, I want to see somebody else happy so I can be happy. That's how I look at it. I look at the bright side or the positive side. That's how I look at it. I don't know. I might say this wrong, but I don't know. But I don't know.
We love y'all, but we do not have to tell everything. It's all right.
We just want to be healthy off camera before getting on camera.
Yeah, for sure.
That's another thing. Like, we're supposed to be teaching them what a relationship is. So if we just faking, then I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
No relationship is perfect, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
This is why I'm making this video for y'all now. Everybody go through that shit.
Do you feel that getting to this point where your relationship could go to either side, either you guys could stay together or maybe you guys don't stay together, do you think getting to this point could have been avoided?
Getting to this point could have been avoided.
Yeah.
In my case, I
Everything
feel like no, it couldn't have been avoided because it just more animosity for her. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to address everything. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like without this, then it would have reoccurred. You know what I'm saying? So it had to get here for us to like grow. Because if not, then it would have happened again.
I don't think so, because if we would have did this before it got here, it probably would have never got here.
But that's what we need. That's what you need time for, though. You can't just say shit cool or whatever and then just jump the gun. You need time to heal mentally, all that shit, like emotionally.
It wouldn't be nothing to heal from if this ain't happened. Well, I mean past stuff, but I'm saying for this situation I'm talking about.
So just reiterate your question.
I think where you're going with this, Jack, is basically there's a time and place for everything, and everything happens for a reason. And what Lex is saying is we could have probably done something more proactive before we got to this point so that it would have never been a thing. So I think this could easily be a situation where both of you guys are thinking the same way, but slightly different, from a different perspective. So Lex is saying, essentially, you know, if we could have just looked at this a bit sooner, maybe didn't have to get there, and you're saying that we needed it to get here in order to see what the issues were.
Because I based my answer off personnel. You know what I'm saying? Like, for us, our relationship, it probably had to get to this point for us to be like, whoa, you know what I mean? Let's sit down, let's take this time out and fix it so that now when we back in our relationship and moving forward, we not finna have these problems again because we already didn't face them, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you learn from your experience.
I still don't think that it had to get here for us to know that. I'm sticking with my answer.
And that's fine. But I feel like we never would have faced. We never would have faced shit. You know what I'm saying? We never would have faced it. I feel like shit gotta get bad before it get better.
But as a man in a relationship, if you see that our relationship is not where you want it to be, you could take measures to get it there. So I feel like we didn't have to get here.
I think that both of you guys are right. I think that in a relationship, both of you guys have to always be proactively looking at your relationship and saying, where can we get better? You know, it could be the smallest things, like you said, Jack. Sometimes the smallest things cause the biggest arguments. And sometimes you need those arguments to even understand that there was a situation or an issue to begin with. So I think both of you guys are right, and you have to look at it from the other person's perspective as well and say, okay, going forward, how can I be more proactive to make sure that that person, you know, feels that I have their best interest and I'm working towards it. Do you feel that having kids at a young age may affect your way of thinking, should I be with or without my significant other?
No. It made me want to be with my significant other more rather than vision that shit without her. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to have kids and then not want to be with her. Because then that's not helping our kids. We brought them in the world for the wrong reason. That's good.
What would your lives be like if you were separate?
How we supposed to know?
I mean, I've been separate for 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be on some chill shit. Like, I think my life would be exactly how I am now, just not with Lex, you know what I'm saying? I would be doing the same shit that I do, you know what I'm saying? I'd just be on some chill shit by myself.
So basically, if we broke up, how would our life be?
How would your lives be? How would you feel about a situation? You know, would your daily routine change?
Yeah, I think everything would change. I would feel how I feel now, which is like hurt. So, as far as my routine, it would definitely change because I've just been everywhere. Even my mind just been everywhere. I can't like settle down in one spot and relax and think.
If for whatever reason you guys cannot talk or see each other for a significant amount of time, maybe even forever, what would be your last words to each other?
I love you, take care of the kids.
What?
Take care of the kids. That means he just sending them with me.
Well, you never know
You
why.
look at his question though.
So if you had to go away for an extended period of time for any reason, it could be you going to the military, maybe anything. What would you tell Jack? It could be the last things that you would ever say to him. I guess the military was a bad example. Let's say you about to die.
I'll probably just say I love you and he mean a lot to me. And I'll probably kiss him 100 times before I die.
I feel like we just need to be more open with each other, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of conversations we avoid that I feel like we need to have, like dig into each other's past, you know what I'm saying? So we can understand each other more, you know what I'm saying? I feel like she can know me more, and then vice versa. I feel like I can know her more, even though we do know each other. You know what I'm saying? But it could be more. We have a better connection. Because we don't talk about a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? That's just how we are. That's how we are, you know, as people. Like, we just be on go, you know what I'm saying? So, like, we need to sit down more and just have conversations. So I can pick your brain, you can pick my brain, and we can get a better understanding of who we're dealing with.
I agree. I feel like I have a guard up because of stuff I've been through. And that plays a part in the trust part when you asked us before. Like, I have to trust him.
I think you guys are both going in the right direction. I have one more question for y'all. Can we see a hug, maybe a kiss? Let's get it. Let's get it.
I did this.
Can we hear it one time for the one time?
Until next time.
Let's get it! Let's go!
Well, I love the enthusiastic on to that at the end of the video. But anywho, like I said before, communication and trust issues is in every relationship. Those are the main two problems in every relationship. And whatever they going through, all we hope for is the best in every relationship, and positive vibes and positive minds and positive lives. That's all I say in everything. Like, there's no negative minds, negative vibes, and negative lives over here. Like, none whatsoever. Like, I say it in every video. If you see negative, you walk away from it. If you act negative, I'm walking away from it. It's just more so like, no. And I realize it's a lot of people love negativity, and that's why they want the whole full course of the meal. They want to see everything. They want to see all the negative, all the positive. They want to see more negative than positive nowadays, and that's not what you're not going to see in this relationship. As you can see, you see.
Use the acronym. Put the acronym into play. MYDB. Mind your damn business. If it don't directly pertain to you, bye. Hell. Exactly.
That's so true. Because
it's not happening to you, it's not important.
That's true, but it's crazy. It's crazy because, like, all the people that's going down the hill, they want to see other people go downhill. Not all the time you're going to see people go downhill. Like, you looking at the best couples ever, and you just wishing for the worst for them. All because they going uphill while you going downhill. You wishing for the worst. That's not going to happen. And that's why we are shining on you people. Like, half of us is shining on you people. Not to make you look bad. It's more so to show you that we're not in that negative mindset. We hope you the best, but we're not sitting here standing around with that negativity. That's why in, I would say, 2018 to 2020, all of that and above, 2019 and 2020, that's when I cut off all the negativity that I had felt in my life. Like, if you see, like, me personally, I'm gonna tell you about me. A little bit about me. I go off of energy. Like, if your energy shows me negativity, you'll probably see me walk away so fast. I won't even hang around you that long. First of all, I don't want to come home and talk about negativity to my husband. Or say anything out the way and he can be like, what the heck you get that from? Because once he feels negativity, he's like, oh, more drama stuff at work. Oh, more of this, you hang around. Who you been around that said something like that? This is not you, so why are you talking like that? He'll tell me in a heartbeat what's going on. Like, he'll tell me in a heartbeat, you need to stay away from that person because you're changing. Like, me personally, that's why I said what I said. I go off of energy. If your energy is a positive mindset, I'm going to be positive. I'm going to be hype. I'm going to be goofy with you. I'm going to be all that type. If your energy negative, my whole mood just changed. I was just happy and everything. Now I got somebody next to me in between of happiness or negative. Now, what the heck happened? I'm just like an energy vibration just go woo, like zooming up and down, like going all over the place. But anywho, this is the end of the intro. I mean the outro. If y'all like this kind of videos, like, subscribe, comment below, and
mind your damn business.
And I hope
that's the motto.
I hope the best. Is that the right way?
Hmm?
I wish the best. I wish the best for them. And all y'all haters, stay away. We out.
I will block the fuck out of you.